Your goal is to make a difference, not just a living. Start with the customer and work backward. If you're not stubborn, you'll give up on experiments too soon. Your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. The common question that gets asked in business is, why? That's a good question, but an equally valid question is, why not? Failure is not an option. It's a prerequisite. You have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. If you double the number of experiments you do per year, you're going to double your inventiveness. We've had 3 big ideas at Amazon that we've stuck with for 18 years, and they're the reason we're successful. Put the customer first, invent, and be patient. A company shouldn't get addicted to being shiny because shiny doesn't last. The best customer service is if the customer doesn't need to call you, doesn't need to talk to you. It just works. The thing that motivates me is a very common form of motivation, and that is, with other folks counting on me, it's so easy to be motivated. One of the only ways to get out of a tight box is to invent your way out. Invention requires a long-term willingness to be misunderstood. If you can't tolerate critics, don't do anything new or interesting. The human brain is an incredible pattern-matching machine. I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that, but I knew the one thing I might regret is not trying. Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. In the end, we are our choices. Work hard, have fun, make history. The most important single thing is to focus obsessively on the customer. You don't choose your passions choose you. It's not an experiment if you know it's going to work. What we need to do is always lean into the future. When the world changes around you and when it changes against you, what used to be a tailwind is now a headwind. We are stubborn on vision. We are flexible on details. If you want to be inventive, you have to be willing to fail. Cultures aren't so much planned as they evolve from that early set of people. We've had a lot of success, and we've had a lot of failures. We've looked at both and said, what did we learn? If you never want to be criticized, for goodness sake, don't do anything new. Experiments are key to innovation because every experiment reveals something new. The balance of power is shifting toward consumers and away from companies. The right way to respond to this, if you are a company, is to put the vast majority of your energy, attention, and dollars into building a great product or service. We innovate by starting with the customer and working backward. Our success at Amazon is a function of how many experiments we do per year, per month, per week, per day. The thing about inventing is you have to be both stubborn and flexible at the same time. We are all pioneers in our own right. If you never take risks, you will always work for someone who does. Be stubborn on vision and flexible on details. You have to be willing to be misunderstood for long periods of time. The key to creating value for shareholders is to create value for customers. Do something that you are passionate about, because otherwise, you won't have the perseverance to see it through. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.